Hello everyone, I'm Gladys, World Authority on Business Rules, Decisions, and Requirements. Today I'm going to continue our series on what's business rules and some of the questions you might have about them. And in this episode, I'm going to talk about the most asked question about business rules. And that is, what's the difference between business rules and business requirements? I think that's best explained by a story. And this is a story that happened many years ago now when my daughter was approaching driving age, around 16. I only have one daughter, so I was naturally very concerned when she was about to drive, because then that means independence. She'll be going to places on her own and doing things on her own. So I came up with a set of rules. And this is the conversation we had. I said, you must not stay out past 10:30 at night. Well, she wasn't too happy about that. And the other is, you must not go in a car with new drivers. And she says, Mom, all my friends are new drivers. And then I said, I must know where you are at all times. She's very unhappy about that one. Well, prior to this, I drove her everywhere, so I knew where she is at all times. So she needed to let me know if she's going to be driving to places, and that I be aware where she is. And then I have another rule. I said, you must not go in a car with people I don't know. And she says, you don't know all my friends. And then I have another rule. I said, you must not go in a car with strangers. And she says, I'm not stupid, Mom. And so, but those are my rules. You can all agree that those are rules. Those are rules I set to for her safety, for my peace of mind, but to guide her behavior and what she should do. So she thought about it for a little bit, and she thought about it for a little bit, and then she says, okay, Mom, I can comply to those rules, but I have a requirement. And then she looked at me and she smiled, and can you guess what her requirement is? Well, she came up to me and she says, Mom, I have one requirement. My requirement is I get a car. You see how she sees that that's her requirement to comply to the rules. You see how they're different? My set of rules are my rules, and she has one requirement. Now, my question to you is, do my rules hold even though we don't implement that requirement? Absolutely. The rules are the rules. Even if she doesn't get the car, she still have to comply to those rules. Now, do those requirements enable her to comply to my rules easier? Yes, because then she can drive herself. She doesn't have to go into a car with strangers or people I don't know. So that's the difference. Business rules are what guides your behavior and also sometimes help you make decisions. Business requirements are what you implement to help you comply to the rules. There may be many different requirements to comply to that set of rules. She doesn't have to have a car. She can take a bus, right? So do I change my rules to fit the requirements? Absolutely not. Now, if I change my rules, though, there might be other requirements. One more thing about business rules. It tells you why. So when my husband asks me, why do we have to buy her a car? I can tell him so that she gets home by 10:30. She doesn't go out in a car as a stranger or people I don't know. And so, you see, business rules gives you that business reasons. So, hope that helps. If you want to find out more about business rules or decisions, go ahead and go to our website, www.brsolutions.com. There are a lot of white papers, a lot of useful information in there. See you next time.